Dave Mitchell starts the match for Rangers in front of a very small crowd. Fewer than 10,000 people inside Ibrox at the moment, although it is a wet and miserable evening. But the crowd certainly greatly affected by the Rangers' recent performances, particularly that match on Saturday against Motherwell. The Rangers side, the big news of the night, there's no Dawson. So Gregor Stevens is in the Rangers side tonight, playing that pass back to Jim Stewart. Dawson, McPherson, Patterson, Redford, Clark and Cooper, the illustrious names out of the Rangers side. Gregor Stevens and Kenny Lyle are in the back four. There's a big opportunity up front, or in midfield rather, for Derek Ferguson. There he is, the teenager with a big future expected by the Rangers backroom staff. So a great night for him. The Hearts side and familiar lines, except for the fact that George Cowie is unfit and Peter Shields is at left back, and John Robertson has been rested up front, and his place has been taken by the experienced figure of Derek O'Connor, who links up with Jimmy Bowen in attack. Peter Shields, a regular in the last couple of seasons for Hearts, but lost his place when he was injured at the start of the season, and George Cowie came in. It's only his second match in the first team this season. There's Ferguson. Losing out to Bowman. Fritz intercepting for Rangers. There's John McDonald. And a great turn in the box from John McDonald that could so easily have given Rangers the lead. Very sharp indeed. The ball coming forward from Fritz. McDonald resisted the temptation to play the instant return pass. A good turn and shot, and that almost cut in at the post. Walter Kidd still needing some treatment. He took that early knock for Hearts, and the referee Alan Ferguson from Giffnock allowing a bit of time to let the Hearts skipper recover. The Rangers manager John Gregg in the director's box beside his chairman Ray Simpson. And now Kenny Lyle. Over carrying the ball slightly, Kidd intercepting and playing it out. Walter Kidd still hasn't recovered fully from that injury. And in fact the change will be made by Hearts. So the substitution is made. Willie Johnston coming on to replace the injured Walter Kidd with just 11 minutes or so gone. Here's Bowen looking for Shields. Ferguson getting back and doing a good job for Rangers. The youngster spotted the run well from Peter Shields. So the Hearts corner kick. Taken by Johnston. John McDonald's all on his own, tackled by Donald Park, who's dropped back into defence in the absence of Walter Kidd. Lyle, McCoist did well to get that back to McClellan under pressure from Bowman. Gregor Stevens. Charlton's header. Bowman playing it inside towards McDonald. Stevens coming to meet him in very positive fashion. That's a bad foul by Bowman. Pritz was leaving Dave Bowman. The tackle was very late. You'll see it from this. Here's Pritz going forward. Bowman arriving late. No chance at all of playing the ball, and Pritz is brought down. And there's the result, the first booking of the match. Dave Bowman is shown the yellow card by referee Alan Ferguson from Giffnock. Lyle inside to Russell. Here's MacDonald, relishing the chance of a full match in the forward line for Rangers. Donald Park was fouled by Lyle. So Lyle showing lots of determination coming forward, but Donald Park has settled in very quickly at right back for Hearts. McClellan beating O'Connor in the air. Jimmy Bone's head flick. Here's O'Connor. Chance now for Bone. Well, that could so easily have given Hearts the lead. Bone and O'Connor combining. A long ball through from Shields. The header down from Bone. There was O'Connor. Now McKinnon did well initially, but the ball broke for Bone. He got the shot on, but he couldn't keep it down. Mitchell to MacDonald. Cut off by Alec MacDonald for Hearts. And Bone links up immediately with Willie Johnston. Clark finding Mackay and lots of space in the middle. Shields off on the run on the left. Got a good left foot, Shields. Cross coming in, and McClellan just got to it in front of Derek O'Connor. That's a good build-up from Hearts. Mackay setting it up for Shields, who made a very good run from that deep position on the left. The chip cross, and McClellan just made it in front of Derek O'Connor. Good play from Mitchell. Bit of chest control, but leaving the ball too far away as he shouldered his marker away. The free kick to Hearts. Referee Ferguson making his feelings clear to the Rangers striker, who showed a spot of dissent. Willie Johnston failed to reach it. Now Russell. Fritz and McCoist pushing up among the Rangers midfield players. McDonald's going wide on the right. The tackle from Shields. Well, that's good play from Ferguson, showing a lot of confidence for such a young player. Now Lyle. Fritz getting away from Jardine and from MacDonald. Good effort, blocked by Smith, and Donald Park reacting quicker than anyone else to the rebound. Very good defending from Park. The shot from Robert Fritz was very difficult for Smith to hold. It came back from him, and Park reacted very swiftly indeed. Here's John MacDonald. Fritz aiming for the far post. Another corner kick to Rangers. Stevens is up in the box. So John McClellan, their number 4. John MacDonald is 11. There's Dave Mitchell. Derek Ferguson, number 10, hovering at the edge of the box as Fritz lines up the corner kick. This kick by Jimmy Bone. Jardine gets it away. Every Hearts player back in the box for that corner kick. Mitchell opening it out. Here's McClellan. McCoist popping up on the left, trying to shake himself clear of Donald Park. Cross from McCoist, very poor after good play initially. Here's McCoist again. Bowman's clearance. Now MacDonald. Bones' judgment was out. It's an easy one for McKinnon. Unlucky for Dave Mitchell. He certainly has covered a lot of ground up front, trying to find a way through this Hearts defence. Great play from Ferguson. Now McDonald, Roddy McDonald's challenge. Ferguson keeps it in. Well, that's fine play again in the flank. And the goal goes in, created by Ferguson and scored by Pritz. Henry Smith dejected on the seat of his pants, but this is all down to young Derek Ferguson. Just look at this for a piece of skill out at the corner flag. Going past Peter Shields, coming along the dead ball line, looking up, cross coming in, Pritz making a near post run, and no chance at all for Henry Smith. So a fine goal for Rangers. Robert Pritz gets his 7th of the season. 33rd minute of the match, and John Gregg in the director's box still hasn't shown any emotion, but must be much relieved by that opening goal. Here's Bone. Very tight into Willie Johnston, and Jardine provides the support from the rear. Bad ball forward though, collected by Russell. Promising now for Rangers. The Hearts defence is stretched. John McDonald's cross. Superb header from Dave Mitchell. Well taken by Smith. That was much better though from Rangers, breaking with a lot more pace on the left. John McDonald aiming that for Mitchell at the far post. Good clean leap, downward header. Well taken by Smith. There's Mackay. Shields again, providing an option on the left for Hearts. But referee Alan Ferguson brings the first half to a close. The first half played another ghost-like atmosphere here at Ibrox, with a very small crowd indeed. But Robert Pritz managed to give Rangers some cheer in the first half, although most of the joy among the Rangers supporters stemmed from the display of this young man, Derek Ferguson. And we just look again at the way in which he set up the Rangers goal, you'll see why. Beautifully contrived, out on the right touchline, coming into the corner flag, leaving Peter Shields for dead along the byline. The cut back, aimed for Pritz, and that was the goal which gives Rangers that vital half-time lead. Join us in a couple of minutes.
Bill and Phil were twins.
Hello, Phil. Hello, Billy.
Only people thought Phil more grown up than his brother and treated them accordingly. Was it Phil's liking for extra strong mints that revealed his greater maturity and sophistication? Could it even have secured him a seat on the board? Or did that have something to do with marrying Pusser's daughter?
What do you look for in your service station? Easy access for petrol and fast in and out? Emergency replacements or protection for your engine? A handy shop for refreshments or things you've forgotten late at night? Just follow the cat's eyes and you'll clearly see Esso quality and very good value.
One name brings you all the bright ideas in hi-fi tower systems. Amstrad. All the features, including a graphic equalizer and no fuss. And now, Amstrad bring infrared remote control within your grasp for an incredible £179. Or choose Amstrad's TS88 tower with twin cassette decks, so you can tape tapes too and enjoy remote control for a remarkable £199. Or discover Amstrad stacked module stereos. At the touch of a button, the motorized deck glides out to collect your record, then glides back in to protect it while playing. Just £149, or with twin cassette decks, £169. Amstrad, one great idea after another. From Boots, Clydesdale, Comet McConomy, Co-op, Currys, Dixon's, Goldberg, Hutchison, Stepek, Woolworth, and your local electricity board.
The match restarted by the Hearts substitute in the second half, John Robertson, who's come on wearing number 14 in place of Jimmy Bone, who clearly has been rested by Hearts in the second half. Robertson had a rest in the first half, and clearly they are the main two strikers for Hearts. That might tell us something about the Tynecastle attitude to the League Cup competition, which now clearly looks beyond them with Rangers in such a commanding position in this section. So Robertson has come on to see if he can break the goal famine he's been suffering in recent weeks. He's gone about 7 matches without a goal, and that's not the kind of scoring form that his talent and ability normally produces. So Lyle playing it forward, and it's collected by Henry Smith. Rangers playing in the second half exactly as they finished the first. And there will be continued interest in the performance of young Derek Ferguson in the second half. He certainly made a big impact playing on the right side of midfield in the first half. Very promising performance indeed. Gregor Stevens with a pass back, and Stevens was very sure-footed indeed in the heart of the Rangers defence in the first half. The clearance by John McClelland. Two number 10s, Ferguson and McDonald together. It's Pritz who wins possession. Russell running straight into Jardine. Here's Pritz again, picking up the loose ball. Good running from Pritz. Now that was a splendid effort. Great play from Robert Pritz. Well, we've formed the view that there was a crisis of confidence among the Rangers players, but not on that occasion. And the whistle has gone on the far side. But let's look at that great effort from Robert Pritz once again. Tackle in midfield, ball picked up by Pritz, coming forward, checking inside. Now he laid that towards the far post with the left foot, and only the post saved Hearts. So Willie Johnston was penalised out on the far side, giving Rangers a free kick, which Pritz will take. Gregor Stevens in the box. Too high for Stevens. Can Ferguson retrieve it? Russell playing it wide. There's Lyle, and now McCoist. Pritz. Looking for McCoist again, I think, with the pass forward. It's picked up by Park, and now it's with Willie Johnston. Mackay helping it on to Shields. McDonald finding space and providing width for Hearts on the left. Going away from Ferguson. There's O'Connor. Good save by Stewart. Well, that'll do his confidence no harm at all. First time he's been called upon seriously in the match, and he reacted very well indeed, as you'll see from the run through from O'Connor again, the shot, and Stewart down very swiftly to his left. John McDonald did well with the back keeler to keep the ball in, forcing that tackle from McDonald. Mitchell losing out to Bowman. Collins headed, there's John McDonald setting up the chance. Ali McCoist again out of luck. It was well created, that the ball coming through the middle. Collins header. John McDonald did well with that chest control on the headed pass, and that's one you would normally expect Ali McCoist to put away. Good play from Lyle, coming inside Mackay, setting up the 2 against 1 in Donald Park. Here's McCoist driving in it to the near post. Lyle content to accept the throw. Lyle leaves it to Pritz. Bit of bumping there between McDonald and Mitchell. Decision though is a corner kick to Rangers. Gregor Stevens going up. He's scored some important goals in his time. From these set pieces, here's Pritz's corner. Retrieved by Ferguson. Beautifully done. And Mitchell's headed off the crossbar. What an escape that was for Hearts. There's Pritz. And just wide of the post. But once again, the magic on the right from young Derek Ferguson. The corner kick from Pritz cleared the entire Hearts defence. It was retrieved by Ferguson. Now look at the way he's shown the inside route. Still he gets the dead ball line. Delightful little cross, and no luck for Dave Mitchell. An excellent tackle by Stevens. He took a knock in the face in the process. Stevens still on the deck as Bowman plays the pass for Johnston. And he missed out Gary Mackay inside, allowing McCoist to make the clearance. Now Stevens could be in trouble here. He caught the boot of Derek O'Connor after he made the tackle. There was the tackle, a fine one at that, playing the ball cleanly and catching a boot in the process in the face. And I wonder if Stevens will be fit enough to continue. Well, that's done Gregor Stevens no good at all. A very warm round of applause from the Rangers supporters, reflecting a fine performance, but I don't think we'll see any more of Gregor Stevens in the match. Then across by Johnston, well taken by Stewart. Good piece of handling to inspire confidence in the Rangers defence. Swept across by Johnston. Beautifully taken, full stretch. John McDonald goes down and the tackle with Alec McDonald. So it's a Rangers free kick and all that's sorted out. And the Rangers substitute going on. It's Kenny Black. Fritz picks it up from Alec McDonald. Lapsman recovers. Losing it to Mitchell. Now taking on Jardine. A lot of years of experience helping Jardine out of that situation. Bowman and Johnston working it clear. Donald Platt screaming for the ball out on the right for Hearts. Missed by Lyle, there's Robertson. Turning it in and off the line by John McClelland. Well, that's Hearts' closest yet. The mistake by Kenny Lyle. John Robertson on to it in a flash. Got to it before Stewart. Would certainly have gone into goal, but John McClelland was there. Johnston with the corner for Hearts. There haven't too many of these tonight. 4-1 headed away by Russell. Johnston making amends with a better cross. Oh, when Roddy McDonald was there, he had Alec McDonald in space behind him. Really didn't get allowed enough call to leave the ball. The Hearts players in effect queuing up for this one as Johnston threw it across. McKinnon couldn't reach it. And Roddy McDonald, Alec McDonald right behind him. The atmosphere here at Ibrox still feels a bit unreal. And I wonder what a second goal for Rangers might do to that. Here's John McDonald. Fritz gets the free kick. Trying to engineer space for himself at the edge of the box. The entire Hearts team, with the exception of Derek O'Connor, going back to face the ball. Look at the size of that wall. Kenny Black's being invited up from the back to take the free kick. He can certainly bend them with that left foot. There's a good angle, looking at the Hearts wall. Great effort, John McDonald. And McDonald has been flagged offside. Oh, I wonder if the referee would have given it. That perhaps sums up John McDonald's luck for the moment. Look at this free kick. Beautifully flighted in by Black. Smith was beaten. The chance was on for John McDonald. And the header goes over the top. Fritz now to McCoist. Kenny Black out on the left. Roddy McDonald's headed out. What a fine effort that was from Ali McCoist. Caught that with loads of power, and still his luck is out. The cross from Black, headed out powerfully by McDonald. Look at this, taking the drop. Lots of venom on that one, and Smith was certainly struggling. Good control from Russell. Oh, that's beautifully done, getting away from Bowman. He was fouled, the Rangers man. Free kick's been given. Russell showing a lot of confidence in the way he tried to wriggle out of that tight situation on the touchline. Ferguson with the free kick. And again the woodwork saves Hearts. No! It's gone in at last. And it's big Dave Mitchell who does it. Well, 8 minutes left for play, and Dave Mitchell picks up his 6th goal of the season. Started with a free kick from Ferguson. Missed for the middle of the defence. Fritz had the effort, which beat Smith, hit the post. Mitchell reacted, quickest of all, and that's a goal which Rangers certainly